All right, guys. I'm trying to make again. I've got the receiver up quite high now. So it's 7th of July, 24. It's Sunday. It's French election day, round 2. The gerrymandered election, the electoral system they've created to stop the party you're not allowed to vote for winning seats 40 years ago, and now they're going to win seats. And I'm hoping, because of women, the French women finally leading the way for the women of the West, to keep women's lib and quote Western women's values as the dominant as much as possible, preferably 100%. But yeah, I've not looked at the polls have just closed over in France, and I've not looked at the exit poll which comes out straight away so that you can get my reaction. There's 500 seats up for grabs already. 77 seats have been decided because people get over 50% of the vote of those seats. I think about 32 went to the party you're not allowed to vote. And I'm saying it's Women's Libs Day because women of the West hold the key to keeping the West as it was just after the war. Because when you think we were at war with Germany, and then it's totally forgotten, they're our best friends now, our greatest allies. Same with Japan as well. That's how things can go. We can't say the same for other countries we've tried to help recently. There's still a shambles, and there's people go out in the street and protest about us and that, and especially when they come over to the West, they go out and protest even more about us, the West. Let's see now. Yeah, so I've not looked yet. 500 seats up for grabs. The party you're not allowed to vote for, especially women. Last time, a month ago in the EU election, 2019, 21% women voted that party. At the EU election a month ago, that went up to 33% of women, more than the men, who were 30%. That's never been heard before about this issue, basically. And so have the women come to common sense, because it's all about the women. It's the women who will decide the West before it's too late, because at some point it'll be too late. The Western women won't be able to do anything about it. So women were 33%. Then in round 1 last week they were 32%. So they still held out. And Macron and the ultra leftists have cobbled together to try and stop them. They're still saying to everyone, you're not allowed to vote for this other party. Everything's great. So have the women voted with their hearts? Because everybody's anxious about it. Everyone thinks it's a mistake. It's going to cause anarchy, in my opinion, although establishment are telling us it's going to be utopia. Women's rights and LGBT are going to do really well, always. I can't see how that's guaranteed, judging from the countries people are coming from. But yeah, so have the women held it? I really hope so. I hope women have went up even higher, because they've tried to tell them they'll be bad if they vote for them tonight. So I'm hoping it's 36% women. That'll be 36% of 100% of the vote, but only about 80% are probably native women. So that's probably about 40% of native women voted. I'm really hoping it goes up to about 36%. So the women are really telling them, and this could be the whole thing that turns the West, because in the UK we've done the opposite recently. Although Labour had a broad, shallow thing, and as I said, Tony Blair wrote today about three priorities, which were to control to deal with a problem with a community of religion, and to not be so hard about wokeism. He sounded like a Tory. I mean, the things he said in that, I would elect him as the Tory leader, and I would put him in reform, or even better than that. Depends what they come up with all the time, but apparently that's And if he's allowed to say that, then Keir's given him permission to say that in the Times. Okay, so I'm hoping the party they're not allowed to vote for has to get 280 for a majority. I don't think usually you get majorities in that, but I don't know, maybe you do. I'm really hoping after 40 years, 45 years, there was a peak and then went down. I'm really hoping French women have come to their senses and the women of Europe can look onto them with envy. Yeah, so she needs to get 280. That looked as if it was in the bag, but because these other two are all teaming up against them, it's the last poll was 220, a bit still the most, but yeah. So I'm hoping that she's got 281 seats, 36% of women. Okay, I'm going to take a look now at the poll, exit poll. Their exit polls seem to be better than ours, because even tell you a list of men and women how they voted quite quickly. Yeah, we've not. Yeah, you need 289 to have a total majority in the French National Assembly. Let's see. Oh no. Is this not working? Test. I really hope so. Okay, let's go. Here I'm going to look for the exit poll. Oh no. The exit poll saying the French left wins big in snap election, so women have oppressed themselves again. I'm watching France 24 News on YouTube. Oh, no. I know it's a big turnout, but then quite often you get both sides turning out big. Oh no. Oh no. The left coalition comes in first, Macron second, and the party are not allowed to vote for third. What a disaster. Oh, let's see, here's the poll. Oh no. The party are not allowed to vote for us. They're saying it's maybe got about 152 seats. The left have got maybe 192 seats. Macron's party have got 170 maybe. And then you've got a sort of unaffiliated centre, 67. So it's a total disaster. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I feel like crying, really. Oh, there. What time's it? 9 minutes past 7. Oh well, I'll maybe leave this just now to digest what's happening. I don't know if my mic's working. So it looks like a total disaster. I just can't believe that. Oh well. I'm going to end this just now. I'll probably do one later, a part 3 later. Goodbye.